Dear viewers and followers, thought I make a video again. My last video was 23 minutes, but it got deleted by YouTube, claiming I violated the terms, but you already know the drill. It's a keyword I used that got me into trouble, but I'll try repeating everything. I'm gonna do it in a few facets, one by one, not to confuse you. I don't like to make a chaotic video going from one subject to the other. So I try to each subject explain it as good as I can. Have a little bit of patience with me. I've been living in the Netherlands now for 30 years, almost. No, 30 years exactly this year, to be honest. And I was born in Portugal, so English is not my native language. So pardon me if sometimes I might try to search for words or stutter a little bit. End of the day, I do try to make the video in a understandable way. But I wanted to talk about a few topics like, yeah, guys, examine the people that come into your life. And I'm not saying to be paranoid or to be pessimistic or to always think the worst thing about people. Don't get me wrong, but question yourself: how do you feel every time you leave a certain person or you come in contact with a certain person? Does it benefit you? And I don't mean that in a narcissistic way, that you should only walk and talk with people if they are of any kind of use to you. I'm not telling you to be a narcissistic a-hole. I'm saying it more in a sense that does it nurture your soul or does it drain you? I'm going to give you a few examples. Um, like, I met a person a few years ago. And in the beginning, it went quite well, to be honest. I even thought she liked me, kind of. But then I figured out after a while it was all a game to siphon my energy. That's how those entities worked. I explained this to you guys 2 days ago in a video. They play mind games with you to keep you occupied and abstract you and distract you from your goals. You do come in contact with some people that are really there genuinely to help you on your journey, and vice versa, because we also came here to help and not only be selfish and take. But what I started to notice is that after a while, the mind game started, giving me the idea that she liked me, and maybe it could be something romantic. We were quite a lot of time with each other. Was a point even almost every day. But yeah, I work, so I don't have time to be every day with somebody. Sometimes you also like after work you feel tired, you feel like taking a shower and relaxing at home. But anyhow, it started off good, and then after a while, yeah, complications came. A little bit of ghosting here and there, a little bit of hostility, irritations, and later I got the hint. The thing is, guys, when you are sold and you are a person who loves light, loves information, loves to do good things in life, things of that are essential, and things that, how should I say, if you work, let's say, if you work like a light bearer or you stand for truth, those things controlling those people most of the times hate you for that, and they start sabotaging you. And the goal is eventually to isolate you and for you to become a pessimistic person and a person that's afraid of starting new relationships with people, or yeah, for you not to try to engage anymore with people, to isolate yourself so you can become depressed. And the ultimate goal, of course, is for you to commit suicide, kill yourself or give up on life. That's actually, at the end of the day, that's exactly what they want to see. So yeah, I would experience strange things with this woman, and also, we all have those moments when you're outside and you're not in the house. Everyone once in a while has to go to the toilet, either to pee or to do something else, if you know what I mean. But this certain person, I always found it odd, used to stay in the toilet for lots of times. for a lot of time, I mean. And I went to do research, and another YouTuber that I saw said that sometimes these people that appear human, so to say, they shapeshift. And I always found it strange, because most people, yeah, do kind of feel embarrassed to go to the toilet for a longer time to do number two, if I can put it in those words, especially a female. Um, but this person used to do that a lot. And then after a while, I started thinking, what's exactly going on here? And then I started to think about something, what a YouTuber said, what I think might be exactly it, is that certain people, and I'm talking only if you're a light person who carries light and is a souled person. Like I said before, they will come in your life to spy on you, to gather certain information. Pardon. And what they do is that I believe that those people that come in your life, let's say before you meet them, let's say you have an appointment with them on Monday, what I really think, and I think I cannot really prove it 100%, but what I think, and the fellow YouTuber also thinks, is that these things have the ability to shape shift in anybody that you want to see that day. So before you see that person, let's say the person has to go from Los Angeles to New York. While that being, that entity is in Los Angeles, it's something completely different. But the moment it arrives in New York to meet you, it shapeshifts into somebody familiar. So, because if these entities were to like show you off the bat who they are, of course it would be obvious. You would say, "Get the hell out of here! I don't want nothing to have to do with you." But what they do is they transform themselves into somebody they shapeshift for you to lower your guards. But what that thing is actually doing, it's a monitoring spirit and it's a spy at the same time. It's to keep you tabs on you, to report back to Satan or to whatever, however you want to call it, to whatever is on a negative low vibration, on the person they work for. And I don't mean per se a job where they get paid physical money, but in the spirit realm. Because you do know those entities get rewarded, right? If they get you to commit suicide or they manage to completely destroy you, they do get rewards. So examine the people in your life. And also, I wanted to say, every time that certain person disappeared for a while and came back, they would have like a certain difference in the way they behave and their character. Like, how should I put this? Like, the person would be all jokes, all laughing before the person went to the toilet, in my case, right? Or to the restaurant or whatever. I would be waiting outside, and the moment the person came back again, they would give me like a strange look, like something else taking them over, like it's not that person anymore, or a side-eye look where you can. That look speaks volumes. It's a type of look that they're trying to say to you, "Hey, I'm keeping tabs on you," or "I see right through you. I know what you're thinking." It's like they have been taken over. That's why I believe that those things sometimes can happen instantaneously. So my advice would be to you guys. Yes, at times it's good to be amongst people, also to sharpen your social skills. Do not isolate. I know I'm not telling you to become paranoid. I'm telling you just to be cautious and to use your third eye, use your intuition. Pray to God, ask Him about certain situations, and He will reveal to you exactly, or show you what's going on. And eventually, people who do everything in the dark and have bad, alternative motives, they will always show themselves in the end. So don't worry. They might think they might be getting one on you, but they're fooling themselves. Eventually, they will pay for harming a person that's a light bearer and a souled individual. Also, I would like to give you an advice. Like, I don't know how your financial situation is at the moment. We all have to do what we have to do to make ends meet. So yeah, it's just an advice. I'm not judging you guys or telling you what to do. I'm just giving you an advice. And these are the times I'm talking if you're souled and a light bearer, like a light being. I'm not talking to soulless beings. They have no business on my channel. I'm talking to people with a soul, real human beings. Avoid living in a setting that you have to share the house with people. Because most people here are bots. Not to offend anyone or to insult anyone, but those are facts. Most people around you are bots. Okay? So try having a setting where you don't need to be sharing with people. Because I'm telling you, I did that for quite a few years, and I'm a disciplined person. I used to wake up 6:15, 6:30 every day, do my workouts, brush my teeth, take a shower daily, take my breakfast, have some meditation, prayer, and then leave the house. And what would happen is that they would sometimes 3 o'clock a.m. still make noises, play music to get on my nerves, run on the stairways. And the stairways we had was from an old house, so it would make quite a lot of noise. And a few times I asked them in a nice, polite way, hey, I'm working, some of you are expats, you're here in the Netherlands for studies, so you don't need to maybe wake up every day like I do for work, but I live here, and you should also have consideration for my situation. And of course, we're living in a shared house. They also have rights, of course. So if it's like a Saturday and they want to party and make it a little bit late, hey, we have to be also flexible because they also have rights. They're paying. It's not only me that has rights. I understand that part. But when it comes to like Sunday to Monday, people have to work Monday again or go to school or whatever. It's kind of antisocial to make such loud noises that I cannot sleep till 3 o'clock and then 6 o'clock I have to wake up. You know how excruciating that is? What it does to you? Waking up fatigued like that every day? So yeah, I used to ask them the whole time, but it was always a hassle. We used to get in arguments, and you're gonna guess it, the hive mind kicks in, and then the landlord used to always threaten me, yeah, if this continues, I'm gonna put you out, but never talk to them about their behavior. And why? It's because you are sold. Once you have a soul and you wake up, the matrix, they have a hive mind. They support each other to attack you, to target you. So you have to be wise, and you have to know how to move. So for me, I prefer not living in a house nowadays that I have to share. It's not because I hate people, I don't like people, I have no patience with them, but it's because of that what I've been, a little bit of noise campaign. You see, always when I'm doing something that's of importance, you see, the whole day no noise here. Now that I want to make a video, they have to interrupt it. Anyway, back to the video. So yeah, you have to try to do your best to have your own things and not to depend on people. And of course, what I said, I'm not judging people, because of course sharing a house is better than to be homeless. So you have to do what's right according to your situation. Don't take my words as an attack, or like I have a certain disdain for you because you're in that situation, because you never know how life goes. I might tomorrow end up being back in such a situation. Not trying to make it my reality by speaking it out, but yeah, things like that might happen. So recognize those patterns, guys. And also what I wanted to say, just because you share DNA with certain people, that doesn't make them quote unquote family. Just be wise. Use your discernment, use your intuition. Ask God, meditate. Certain people come in your life, claim to be your family, they look like you. But it's fake. Like in my family, I'm gonna share the details. The only friend I have in my family is my mother, and of course, it sounds cliche, but I could not really get along with my father and the rest of my family. So I will always be there for my mother, vice versa, of course. But sometimes people on the outside treat you better than family. Family is something you didn't choose for. It came, you have no say in the matter, but that doesn't mean you have to keep contact with them or see them every day. For me, I keep them at arm's length. I prefer not to see them every day because they always fight with each other and have something going on. That family member is jealous of that one. that one doesn't talk to that one. I'm not trying to be a part of that. That's all low vibrational MPC jargon. Me, I try to keep my vibrations high, and I surround myself with people that elevate me, and of course the other way around, because like I said, you're also here to give, not only take. So for me, family is the people who vibrate on the same vibration as you. People that yeah, how should I put it, that understand the spiritual language. People that you only need to see each other and the vibe is already good. And not people that when you're around them you always feel drained, irritated, you feel like you're about to snap, you want to fight almost. Those are energy vampires, those are soulless beings, those are matrix vessels. They look and appear human, but they are not homo sapiens. They're AI formed in AI algorithms in human form. So don't let them never try to trigger you. And of course, it's easier said than done. But yeah, guys, I'm just trying to help you where I can with these advices. And also in these churches, noise campaign again. Also in these churches, but just like I said, you also have a lot of NPCs there, soulless beings. It's all fake. They try to give you that fake brotherly, sisterly love, fake hugs, fake smiles. You see off the bat it's fake, and the pastor doesn't preach what he has to preach because his focus is more on pleasing, the followers than speaking the hardcore truth what Jesus used to preach, because he's thinking about his pocket. He's thinking about that $1 million building that he has. He's not caring about you. He just wants to see his pocket get more swole. And I myself, I'm talking out of experience. I used to go a lot to these churches. I even have something here in Dutch. Jesus, friend of sinners. And this part is Dutch, sorry, the other one is English. This is Dutch. And lots of those pastors are like, how should I say it? Narcissist. They feel better than you most of the times. They do not handle criticism well. They always have to have want to have the last word. And the followers, what I noticed, always like to put him on a pedestal, like he's Christ. But he's a human being just like you, or she, because some churches here also have female pastors. They have to go to the toilet like you. They have to brush their teeth. They also have to sleep 8 hours a day. They also have to do groceries. They have to shower. So what makes you put them in a position? Of course, you might maybe respect them because we are all not talented in a way that we maybe can speak in front of our audience or have the courage to do so. Everyone has, of course, a different character. Even amongst us, TIs, or how you want to call it, enlightened individuals, chosen ones. The one is more extroverted, the one is more introverted. But end of the day, guys, end of the day, it's, how should I say it? It's all about discernment and how do you feel with certain people. And certain keywords I cannot use here because the other video got banned. So I have to, unfortunately, I have to be a little bit careful. I hate that because I hate being censored. I like to speak the truth. But our enemy doesn't like the truth. Satan is a deceiver. He comes to kill, steal, and destroy. He likes to deceive. He hates people that are 360 opposite of him. But guys, those are a little bit of the examples I wanted to give to you today. And also the people have been changing a lot since the last few years. And it's like you have a radar. When you wake up and you have that energy, you vibrate high. It's like they sniff you also from a mile away. Because don't be fooled, They do notice that you're different. And the thing is, the instant that they sense that you're different than them, that's the moment that in that instant, they most of the time become hostile towards you or give you the cold shoulder, literally. But don't let that work on your self-esteem. That should be actually a motivation to continue to do the right thing. So, guys, be encouraged. Enjoy the day. It's beautiful weather. It's hot in here. And yeah, tomorrow I'll probably make a few videos also. Watch the movie Fallen from Denzel. Watch Adjustment Bureau from, how do you call that guy again? Matt Damon. Watch Adjustment Bureau. You can watch, of course, The Matrix, the last one. You also have, let me see, Enemy of the State, Will Smith. That's one of the best, actually, in regards to gang stalking. You have so much movies. Control Factor with Alec Baldwin. That one is a good one also. Guys, be encouraged. Have a good one. The Creator loves you. I care about you guys. Like the video. Share it if you want to. And stay blessed. Bye bye.